What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Monday, May 9th, 2022. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. I appreciate you all so much. I hope you had a great weekend. I sure did. It was so much fun down at the beach, being a part of David's races and hanging with the crew and launching boats and doing crazy things. It was a blast. So I hope that you had a great weekend as well. Coming into this Monday, we'll take a look here. We are seeing that sun at 19 degrees of Taurus. It's getting really close to the North Node. This is about the quality of life. We are living in a time where you have to have courage to go for quality. And that moon finishing up in Leo is definitely asking for that regal quality of life, that fun, that happiness. It is going to cross over Regulus. So today's all about really the regalness and the self-worth within you to no stops, no hold back. Like, go get life right now. Go create it. Do what makes you happy. And Saturn's in opposition, bringing, this interesting point of there's opposing factors in life that try to test our happiness. It's a part of life. There's, people stuff with Saturn and Aquarius. There's connecting issues with people, with society, with all these outer, forces. Aquarius is very alien. So it's like these alien aspects outside of us trying to, in some way, with the node square Saturn and with the sun working on a square to Saturn that we're going to see here in a couple days this week, there are blocks up in life and we kind of have to work for our happiness. And today's a day where you can grab that happiness by the cojones if you want it. It's also wild that we're seeing Uranus at 15 degrees. I've been talking about this for a long time. It's square, semi-square, 45 degrees to 0 Aries. 0 Aries. The 0 point of astrology. It's a big point, and Jupiter is also on its final day in Pisces, getting ready to come to that 0 degree. I think this is a big amplification of how we can make our life pop, of how we can go the unusual route for the quality that we desire, for the best things, for the self-confidence that maybe we've always wanted. We can take these to the next level. It's just these outer factors and forces of life that are testing. Saturn's like a teacher. People say Jupiter's the teacher, the guru. Saturn is the teacher because it brings the cold, hard truth, really. And, we have to confront that truth, and it's either our truth or it's not. And I think Mercury here, final day before Mercury stations retrograde, this is about the facts of your truth. Gemini is the individual truth. Sag is this grand, universal truth. And it's this big belief, this one thing. So remember that everybody has their own truth. You have your truth. This is the time where you can see those facts and take that snapshot of what that looks like and really start to inwardly process this great value in this sort of eccentric way that you can go out and create this. Now, Mars is also in sextile to the sun, giving us that pop. I think this is letting us have our conscious desires go into the outer realms of Pisces, grab what we need and bring it to our sun, bring it to our heart, bring it to the light of what can be created and what we need to dedicate to. That North Node is asking us to do better things for ourselves because we're worth better things and there's no point in holding back. And you got to uphold that high regalness within yourself no matter what sort of opposing force in life is trying to, I'll be honest, with the moon opposed Saturn and Jupiter at 29 Pisces where it's extra slippery and Uranus at 15 degrees, do not be surprised if the world tries to shock you today with something crazy. But this is not a time to slip into any fears. South Node Scorpio, this is not that energy. This is a time of letting things die off, whatever that may be, so that the fertile soil of your worth and value can come to fruition and you can really start to, with this Mercury retrograde, process the fine details of what that's going to look like in your environment, the people around you, and a way to really put yourself out there. The moon's also going to quincunx Neptune and Jupiter, and I think this is another sort of big pop here of your intuition's trying to have you put yourself out there, to be seen, to shine, to do what makes you feel best in life. And I think it's teaching us a lot with that Saturn also in opposition to the moon. There's definitely higher, bigger forces that are trying to really open things up for you. You got to make your truth your reality, and it's no holding back on that. This is the day where you start the week off with a bang. Venus in Aries wants the bang, it wants the pop. And, well, I hope you do too. So you got to look at your life very singular right now and get back to who you are so that you can create what you want. And there's going to be people stuff that's showing up, or world stuff that's showing up, that's having you shift your focus to whatever that is. And it takes courage sometimes to be an individual. And that's also a lesson that Saturn's teaching us in Aquarius. And I think that that moon in Leo is backing it up. And then that moon comes into Virgo, where it is a reality check. It is a checkpoint on what the order and routine of our life looks like and what does need to be cleaned up in life, because we're trying to have better. And you can't have better with a bunch of dust everywhere. Love you all very much. Since the moon's crossing Regulus, and it's a very regal energy, I'm going to use the Golden Tarot, because that's my regal deck. Okay? Regal Lord Fixedairmoon. I've lived the king life before. Got that Leo South node. So I've also had a past life regression, fun fact, where I was a king in China, but I was a really, really fucked up king. And I did really fucked up things to the people in the town, and everybody hated me, and they left me out of the history books. It's not always best to be the king. And this is not a pun or jab at Mr. David Palmer. 4 of coins in reverse. Yeah, it's definitely time to let go of something. We got to let go of something that isn't valuable in life so that we can go after what is ultimately value. So it's a big value check today. It's a big, self-worth check. And we got to hold on to the good things and not the whatever things. I'm telling you, this North Node Taurus with the sun, and coming off an eclipse and in between eclipses, this is fate train times for really juicing the nectar out of this physical reality for yourself. Page of coins, be excited for the new abundance that can show up in your life if you do. We can get so caught up on what things were, but the curiosity and the youthful energy of what things can be is ultimately going to show more value and overall. Hangman in reverse. Yeah, there's no more, dilly-daddling around. I'm just going to look at all these things. I'm going to meditate on it. I'm going to get stuck and hung up on things. Truth is in front of your face today. Act on it with courage and passion and the value of the life that you want, and you will get the spark of curiosity and the excitement that can change your whole belief system. And I think that's part of this Jupiter aspect finishing up in Pisces is we're getting a big download of what the potential is from the universe and how we can expand that. And it's not time to be hung up on the fine details. It's a time to inwardly process all the big things that are showing up in our lives to make them better moving forward as we get this weekend a full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus square Saturn. So big prep stuff. I'll talk about that more in the weekly tomorrow. And I love and appreciate you all. I hope you have a great Monday, and I'll see you very soon. Much love. Peace.